Welcome to Election Night 2020. Today we have the incumbent president, Donald Trump, with his running mate, Mike Pence, versus the senator from Alabama, Doug Jones, with his running mate, Jon Tester. Here's the 7 o'clock p.m. poll closings. State of Vermont, we can now project will go to Doug Jones, 3 electoral votes. 11 electoral votes projected to go to Donald Trump, the vice president's home state. 8 electoral votes. From Kentucky, Donald Trump is the projected winner. South Carolina is too close to call. Doug Jones has a 2-point lead on Donald Trump. Virginia's 13 electoral votes is too close to call. Doug Jones has a 4-point lead on Donald Trump. Georgia is also too close to call. Doug Jones has a 8-point lead on Donald Trump. Here's the electoral map. 19 electoral votes for Donald Trump to 3 for Doug Jones. Here's the 7:30 p.m. poll closings. State of West Virginia is too close to call. Donald Trump has a 2-point lead on Doug Jones, surprisingly. North Carolina is too close to call. Doug Jones has a 5-point lead. Ohio's 18 electoral votes is up for grabs. Too close to call. 3 electoral votes. Doug Jones has a 3-point lead. Here's the electoral map. No new changes. Doug Jones still has 3 electoral votes behind Donald Trump's 19. Here's the 8 o'clock p.m. poll closings. State of Oklahoma has been projected to go to Donald Trump. Illinois' 20 electoral votes we project will go to Doug Jones. New Hampshire, a very early call, earlier than in 2016, 4 electoral votes we project now for Doug Jones. Maine's 4 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Massachusetts, 11 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. New Jersey's 14 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Rhode Island's 4 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Connecticut will go to Doug Jones, 7 electoral votes. Delaware's 3 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Maryland's 10 electoral votes we can now project will go to Doug Jones. And the District of Columbia will go to Doug Jones. Alabama is too close to call. This is Doug Jones' home state. He has an 11-point lead. Mississippi is too close to call. 6 electoral votes at stake. This is a very conservative state. Doug Jones has a 7-point lead. Tennessee's 11 electoral votes, the volunteer state. 11 electoral votes at stake. Doug Jones has an 8-point lead. He is doing very well in the Deep South. Florida's 29 electoral votes up for grabs. Doug Jones has a very significant lead, but 0% of the precincts are reporting. It is still very early in the night. Missouri's 10 electoral votes is too close to call. It is the same exact tie in Missouri. Same exact precincts are reporting, and it is Doug Jones has the same amount of the vote and Donald Trump has the same amount of vote in Missouri as in Mississippi. Here's the electoral map. 83 electoral votes for Doug Jones to Donald Trump's 19. You can see the whole Deep South, except for Arkansas and Louisiana and Texas, are all too close to call because Doug Jones is doing very well in the Deep South, and he has done very well in New England, and we apologize not for the no projection, for not showing the too close to call out of Pennsylvania, but it is too close to call right now. 8:30 p.m. poll closings in the state of Arkansas. Arkansas is too close to call. Doug Jones has a very significant lead, but it is still very early in the night. We can now project Alabama, a flip from 2016, will be going to Doug Jones. 92 electoral votes for Doug Jones to 19 for Donald Trump. Here's the 9 o'clock p.m. poll closings. We can now project that Doug Jones will be elected the 46th President of the United States. This is a very early call. It is only 9 p.m., but Doug Jones will become the winner in this election. That also means Jon Tester will be elected the 49th Vice President of the United States. Jon Tester is the Vice President-elect of the United States. New York's 29 electoral votes will be projected to go to Doug Jones. Michigan's 16 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Minnesota's 10 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. New Mexico's 5 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Virginia's 13 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. North Carolina's 15 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. All of these are flips from 2016. South Carolina, 9 electoral votes going to Doug Jones. Florida's 29 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Georgia's 16 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Tennessee's 11 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Mississippi's 6 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Arkansas' 6 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Louisiana's 8 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Wisconsin's 10 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. West Virginia's 5 electoral votes we project now will go to Doug Jones. And finally, there's some red here. 1 projection for Donald Trump, 6 electoral votes from Kansas. Nebraska's 5 electoral votes we cannot project will go to Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the projected winner of the state of North Dakota and South Dakota, gaining 6 electoral votes in total, and Wyoming with 3 electoral votes. We can project that Ohio, 18 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Arizona, 11 electoral votes at stake. Doug Jones has a 2-point lead. Colorado, 9 electoral votes. Donald Trump has a 1-point lead. Texas, 2 close to call. Donald Trump has a 2-point lead. Here's the electoral map. Doug Jones has 300 electoral votes to Donald Trump's 64. Here's the 10 o'clock p.m. poll closings. Texas, 38 electoral votes we can project for Donald Trump. Utah's 6 electoral votes we can now project for Donald Trump. We can now project Missouri's 10 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. Montana's 3 electoral votes, it flipped from 2016. This is Doug Jones' running mate Jon Tester's home state. He is a projected winner out of Montana's 3 electoral votes. Colorado's 9 electoral votes we project now for Doug Jones. Nevada is projected to go to Doug Jones. Iowa's 2 close to call. Doug Jones has a 6-point lead. Here's the electoral map. 318 electoral votes for Doug Jones to 118 for Donald Trump. Here's the 11 o'clock p.m. poll closings. California, 55 electoral votes projected to go to Doug Jones. Oregon, 7 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Washington State's 12 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Hawaii's 4 electoral votes will go to Doug Jones. Idaho's 4 electoral votes we project now for President Trump, even though it doesn't matter. Arizona's 11 electoral votes will go to Donald Trump. And Iowa's 6 electoral votes we project now for Donald Trump. Here's the electoral map. 396 electoral votes for Doug Jones to Donald Trump's 139. Here's the 1 a.m. poll closings. The state of Alaska. Alaska's 3 electoral votes will project for Donald Trump. Here's the electoral map. Doug Jones pretty much winning in a landslide victory. 396 electoral votes for him to 142 for Donald Trump. Doug Jones taking the Deep South and doing well in the Northeast and out West. Donald Trump mainly doing well in the Midwest. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You have to request the next video. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Bye.